Yo, yo, what's up, people? Man, I'm just up morning in the morning, enjoying my life. Uh, I was thinking about some things last night about this economy, and I was thinking about a lot of things that's going on in the news, and people just like to run their mouth and try to get you to stoop to their level. You know, when it's a lot more things we need to be worried about in the world. Um, like yesterday in the markets, but nobody's paying attention. I saw it. Um, they had announced a news update about the Bitcoin ETF, right? I always come on here talking about Bitcoin. What's up, Miss Eve? Good morning. How you doing? Can you hear me all right? Is my mic sounding good or no? But they were talking about, it was like a news report that came out. It was saying the Bitcoin ETF got approved. The reaction in the currency, the Bitcoin, it went up about $3,000 in a matter of like minutes. And as soon as they came back and said, "Oh, it was a false report," and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, man, if that was a real report, that thing would have took off and went skyrocketed, and nobody's paying attention to this, right? Yesterday I was I got season tickets to the Wizards. So yesterday I was at the Wizards little team party, whatever. I met Kyle Kuzma, I met Jordan Poole, I met some of those guys at that party yesterday, and they were pretty cool. Those guys were pretty cool. So I took pictures and stuff like that because that's what the theme is. And I had some pictures with the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders were there. My boy Kispert was there. I was asking Kuzma, is they gonna win anything this year? He just started laughing. You know, um, so that was pretty fun yesterday. And every time I look, it's somebody just talking, right? And I'm like, man, these people don't even know what they're talking about, right? So I don't want to give that my energy because I'm like, yo, the more I try to just debunk or tell them what they're doing wrong or try to, and Queenie typed something to me yesterday. She said, Biz, you can't correct everybody. And I was a little upset, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, yo, she's right. Because these people just gonna say anything. They don't know what they're talking about and they just keep reaching. And I can hear that they don't know what they're talking about. The more I try to correct them, the more they just say false shit and negative shit. So I know they mad. That's why they keep talking. And what matters in life is my kids and what I'm doing in the morning. Like right now, you know, these people don't make no effect on my life. What up, Douglas Cook, DJ Memphis in the building, right? So when I'm thinking about this war that's going on, and these people they worry about biz, right? They so mad. They say, "Oh, you just completed probation." I'm like, "You dummy! I never had no probation. Like, what are you talking about?" Like, the more they talk, I just need to let them talk, and ignore it because it just shows hate and envy, you know. So why lay down in the mud with them? And I ain't gonna do that no more, you know, because it stresses my brain out to try to keep arguing with everybody. It's a waste of time, you know. When the people need to be learning about stuff that matters, we need to be talking about things that matters, how we can change things, because and the more I think about it, they'll say something like, "Oh, I'm leaving it alone and I'm gonna go somewhere else," and then they're worried about views so much. They just got to talk shit. That's the only way they're gonna get views. I'm not worried about that. So why am I engaging back and forth, giving them content? Just going back and forth with them. It's a waste of my damn time. I'm not here for views. It's not what I come here for. So I'm gonna stick true to myself. and what I got going on, man. And make them mad by them just living my life. So yesterday, that was an eye opener for me. When I saw what happened in the market, it made me even want to invest more because it was news that it was an approval coming. Well, we got an approval. That was the news. And like 5 minutes later, the news came out and said it was a false report. Everybody's like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do this. And I'm just like, man, when that news came out, that cryptocurrency it took off to the moon. Bitcoin, it went up in like $3,000 in like a matter of minutes. Like, it was just, I was like, damn. But when the news came out that it was a fake report, it crashed back down to the level it was at. Everybody's complaining in my head. I'm like, oh my God. Because the approval is inevitable. They're going to approve the ETF, right? Everybody's not paying attention to what actually matters, and that is trying to better yourself, build something for yourself. Queenie said, why it sound like I'm in a tunnel? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I'm in my truck driving. And yeah, I read your comment yesterday. I was a little like, man, who's she talking to? And then I just started thinking about it. And it makes sense. I can't even get mad. Like when somebody says something to you, try to correct you, you can't get mad at it. You got to think about what they actually was saying. She basically was saying, you can't correct these people, man. You can't correct everybody. They're gonna talk. And I was like, who you think you talking to in my head? But then I started thinking about it like, she makes perfect sense. Because people gonna say a lot of shit, and I can't just correct everybody. It's a waste of my time. It really is, because when they think about it, at the end of the day, when you think about it, what does it matter? It doesn't matter anything. And she's right about that. So I'm gonna stop giving that shit my energy. It just really shows that people, number one, they don't know what they talking about, and number two, they worry about me. Why they worry about me for? And it's a waste of my energy. I need to take my time. Like I'm saying, yesterday I was chilling with the Wizards players, right? These people mad about shit like that. I didn't go live or nothing because I don't like sticking no cameras in nobody's face like that. I think that's disrespectful. Just that ain't my style. But that was fun yesterday. We was chilling, and Jordan Poole is alright, man. He a cool dude, and Kuzma alright too. Kyle Kuzma, he's cool. Kispert, they got this little Kispert kind of funny. He was making jokes. It was alright, and that's the things that like. I just hope these dudes win. Because the more they win, the more money I can make. Because I got the tickets and I sell them. I actually try to sell some of them, and I go to some of the games, but I try to sell most of them so I can make some money off of that. And I just hope they start winning games. She said that's exactly what I meant. Yeah, a lot of people get a lot of people get offended with stuff like that. And like I said, I was a little when I first read it, I was like, yo, who she think she talking? And then I started just looking at the comment. I was like, she's right. She's right in her own way. She's 100% right. So a lot of people don't know how to accept, correction or criticism. You know, and you're right. Just let them talk. Let them talk. I don't need to feed into that shit. You right. So, I give you credit on that. You right. That's straight up. So, I just was feeling, good this morning because I'm up. I'm chilling. I'm headed to go get this bag, and people steady talking shit. Don't know what they talking about. What can I do about it? Nothing. The more I try to correct it, the more it just get worse and worse and worse, and then people got more and more to say. It's like, man, leave that shit alone. Let these people just talk. And I think that's, as a matter of fact, I know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be like some people out there and say, oh, I'm not talking about it no more, and in the next 5 minutes they talk about it because they looking confused. Like that's what they want. They want it back and forth so they can have something to say, some views or something. What up, Douglas Cook, Julia Graham? No, you right, Quinny. You know. So I said that. I ain't gonna. That's why I didn't say nothing back. You know, because I was like, man, she right. So a lot of people don't know how to do that, man. And I'm that's not me. You know, if I see something that makes sense, why not say, you know, you right about that? So you good with me, man. You know, you entitled to your opinion, and I respect it. You know, but I tell you what, I'm not gonna even engage into that with nobody else no more because whatever they think, it really doesn't matter. It's just gonna get me upset, get me in a position where I'm cussing and screaming and arguing with people that really don't matter. Like look at the people that I'm really arguing with. Are they worth it? No, none of them. Right? I'm arguing with somebody that's fucking delusional. Not you, Queenie. I'm talking about, you know, I don't even want to say these people names, they're so irrelevant. I'm arguing with people that's delusional, right? That's just say anything psychotic, you know, worried about financial hardships and shit. What does she do? What does that matter? What does she matter to me? Nothing. Then you got another one that doesn't have anything, that lives off of somebody else that just arguing with me. What does they matter to me? Nothing. Then you got another one that live in a fucking apartment building, a rundown, raggedy ass apartment building. Like, are these people really important? Hell no. Right? They can say whatever they want to say about me. Obviously, something ain't right because it's like everything's going in my favor. So why would I block my blessing? You know, why would I engage with the devil? When you dance with the devil, you get burnt. You know, I don't even want to be in the devil's presence. You don't want to dance with these clowns. You hang. What they say, there's no honor amongst thieves. Why get in the ring with these people? You know, so y'all gonna just see me living my life, doing my thing. You know, staying out the way, minding my business, taking care of my kids. That'll make them more mad than anything I can say. You know, because a lot of people not like me, like how I was able to accept the correction from Queenie. Even if you correct the motherfucker, they still gonna try to find something else to say. So that she is so right with that. You know, like what are you gonna say to make them stop talking? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Whatever I say, they're gonna continue to talk. The fucking evidence could be right there in their face, and they're gonna say, but this, but that. So what the fuck point am I proving? Except making me angry, making me wish they was living around the block, or I had a family member in that area or something. Because like after a while, all this talking, it ain't what I ain't about all this talking. You know, so that's it with me. I'ma just leave it alone and live my life and let them be mad when they see. Oh, he this, he that. When they see the places I'm at, they're gonna be mad as hell because they can't get into those places. You know, they can't go do what I do, and that's how you kill them. You know, I'm not even gonna engage with them no more. And I'm just saying that, you know, because I know who I am. You know, I've been this way my whole life. I have this character that I have. You know, so I'm not gonna let them destroy that shit because I find myself continuously arguing, screaming and hollering and shit. That ain't my swag, man. I get upset and I can't put my hands on people through this app. So it's like, what am I doing, man? I'm yelling and screaming at these people because in real life, you think they would say like that shit to my face? There wouldn't be no conversations involved. If one of them motherfuckers said that to me in my face, they won't have to prove whatever they said right then and there. We ain't gonna be no talking, no arguing back and forth. I'm trying to prove myself to people for no reason, you know. And so I accept that, Queenie. You right. You 100% right. You know. So me, you right. I need to write a book. But I accept that criticism, yo. I ain't mad at you because you right. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. but remember this. I got these people right here. They said this. So what? Then they gonna go somewhere else. Well, why you was arrested in the first place? I'm like, bruh, do you even know what the original thing was? You talking about? Oh, he did this to people. I'm like, bruh, that was never the accusation. Y'all motherfuckers just talking. It's like, biz, let them talk. Then I gotta think about things like when they say Jesus was walking around here. You know how many people was hating on that man? All because they wanted to be him. It's like maybe these motherfuckers admire me. I don't know. So I'm gonna just take it with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna respond to that fuck shit. Unless somebody get to talking about my children, I might say something about it. Other than that, I'm gonna just continue living my life, man, and just try to inspire others, make people look at me like, man, damn. It's nothing I can say to make somebody change their mindset about me. It's nothing I can say. You know what they say? You gotta prove by actions. You prove by actions. So the way I act is gonna make somebody think a certain way about me. So if I'm engaging with these clowns and these morons, I'm gonna end up losing more people that support me than anything because they like this. Why you keep engaging with them? Why? What are you trying to prove? But I'm trying to just prove myself to nobody. Like that shit is crazy, man. That's my fault for engaging in that. I just wanted to defend my character, but I think I did a lot to do that. By people seeing that happen, that shit don't just happen for everybody. So I just let that shit talk for itself, and I do me. Like I said, live my life. I was born and into this world by myself, right? So I don't have to prove nothing to nobody else. What I need to be proving shit to is my children, my kids. I need to be proving to them, that I'm a good father. Fuck everybody else. Like that's real talk. I say I live for my kids, but I'm arguing with clowns. Why? Right? So my kid, I don't want my kids to look and say, "Daddy, why you keep talking to these people? Like, what are you talking about this for?" That's a waste of my time. There's a lot of things that we could be talking about other than that fuck shit. The key to the matter is I'm blessed. Everything's working in my favor. It's a reason for that, and I just let that speak for itself. And fuck them. Let this motherfucker argue with me on the porch that a house that she don't even pay for because it's somebody else's, living off of somebody else, acting like she runs shit. Let her argue with herself. Let the one down there ask for fruit baskets and shit. Let her argue with herself. Because I ain't asking nobody for no fruit basket. She's miserable as fuck, broke as fuck, and wish she could have the things I have. Right? She wasted my time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. I'm good. I'm not gonna feed into it, and I'm just riding and thinking, man. So I appreciate you, Queenie, because that comment it went right to my brain because I think a different way, and I'm like, yo, she is right. So I ain't even mad at you. So I appreciate the criticism because it was needed. It was needed because I found myself trying to respond to every little thing anybody would say. I was in serious chat. People were saying stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to correct them, and then I'm realizing I'm typing the fucking avatars. I'm typing the fucking fake names. These people don't even show their face. What am I responding to this shit for? Sis put up a poll. The people saying, oh, Biz the one voted no. I'm like, yo, see? And I'm responding to that shit, right? I'm giving it attention. Nah, you right, Queenie. Not no more. Not no more. I'm good. Let them, what they say, kiss my ass. Right? That's what it is. Yeah, Queenie said we can talk. All right, bet. Miss Eve, Man, I like Miss Eve voice. Miss Eve be getting me. I be laughing when I hear Miss Eve talk. When she be getting mad, boy, I be like, listen to Miss Eve, boy. Do you, bitch? Nobody's perfect. Right. That's right. And the more I keep engaging, the more I give them content, the more I make money. They make money off of me getting mad at them. It's stupid. It's I'm not engaging with that shit. You know. So many people be like, "Dude, stop responding to that shit," and I can't help it. It's like, man, I wish you was sitting right in front of me right now. Like that's how I'm thinking. Like, yo, I just because I don't want to do all this talking. You know, I want to see some action. You know, I got some aunts. You know that can help you out. You know, you want to keep talking about me. You know, I got some girls running around here. You want to keep running that mouth like, but what's the point? You know, we on YouTube, so there's nothing they can do. The best thing for me to do is live my life and watch them be so mad. You know, because I know who I am. I know the type of things I do and the places I be at. And then they're gonna only have one thing to say. Oh, you this, you that. No, I'm not. You know, no, I'm not. So I'm winning at the end of the day, and I'm lose when I engage with them. I lose when I respond to every little comment that I see. You know, I'm losing when I do that. So let them talk. You know, a lot of the things they say don't make no sense anyway. If you saying I did all this to all these people, how the hell I come off of that paperwork, right? It don't make no sense. So let them talk. Biz, why you gotta explain yourself? Shut up, right? That's what y'all telling me, and y'all right. So, hey, Queenie, I do appreciate that because you put me in my place yesterday, you know, because I was fucking getting a little upset, and when when I feel like I did enough already, you know, and you entitled to your opinion. You said what you said, but it wasn't bad what you said. I didn't feel disrespected. I was trying to correct you, and you just simply like, yo, why you gotta keep responding to that shit? You can't correct everybody. And I was driving, I was thinking, I was like, yo, she's fucking right, man. I can't. There's nothing I can say. Whatever I say, whatever I say, they're gonna spin it and use it anyway. So fuck them, you know. So that's what it is. Let's get to the paper, right? Hey, 40 slack. 4 slack. Listen here, bro. Juicy Fruit in the building. If you seen that reaction to that news that came out yesterday on Bitcoin, I wish I had my computer here so you can see it, bruh. Bitcoin rose like $3,000 in like 3 minutes early in the morning yesterday around 9 o'clock because they announced news of a approval for the Bitcoin spot ETF. Remember, I've been talking about this. I said, bro, when they approve this, that thing gonna rock it off. And now that was just one Bitcoin ETF. It's like 7 or 8 Bitcoin ETFs that's in line to get approved, right? And they would the first one was they had news yesterday saying the first one got approved. So that thing, the Bitcoin just took off, and then it was like maybe 5 minutes later, a news report said, "Oh, this was false news. It didn't get approved. They still negotiating." And then Bitcoin went back down, and people complaining about it. I'm like, yo, that's a warm up. That's just a preview right there. You know, that further makes me feel like I'm right. If that thing get approved, when it gets approved, because it's going to get approved, when it gets approved, it's going to go up. It just gives me more time to continue averaging and buying more and gaining more ownership for when that moment comes, you know? And that's the shit that I need to be thinking about. Fuck if somebody comment, you know? That type of shit. Then this war going on in Israel, right? I got my ideas on that. I'm scared to say it on here because it don't seem right to me. Anytime something in the news like that, it make me question it. You know, it make me question the motive and why is this starting. Then you got to think the presidential election coming up. You know, they need something to distract people. And not saying they're using people as guinea pigs, but you know, this is America. That's what they've been doing. You know, so I don't understand like what is the war about? Why they just now want to start in all this war, and they got national headline news. Anytime I see something in the news too much, I like to question it. You know, I always like to question it. Why are they forcing this down our throat? You know, what's going on with this situation? So, you know, I'm reserved when it comes to speaking on that, but that is what got the dominating talk in the media. And I know, you know, you got a presidential election coming up that they scared they're gonna lose. You know, so I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to really speak on that because then you know you get politically correct and all that bullshit. So, but it just that type of shit is funny to me. I don't know if it's false. I'm not saying it's false news. Something going on over there. But remember, in war, you gotta spend money. You know, they got defense. In order to fight wars, you gotta buy planes, buy bombs. You know, it's you gotta spend money. It's no money in peace. It's money in war. You know, somebody's making money from this war. Somebody. You know, so I just don't know. I don't know the reason why it started. I don't know what they arguing about. I just feel like something ain't all the way what they telling us. That's just me. You know, I don't know if everything they telling us is true on that front. What's going on with their war? But you know, I just came on because I'm riding to my job site this morning, and I wanted to thank Queenie for that because she put me in check. You know, and I could be checked like everybody else. And a lot of my supporters saying the same thing. They're like, yo, stop fucking engaging with them people. And I just can't help myself. But I ain't fucking with them no more. And I ain't doing nothing but hurt myself by keep responding to that fuck shit. You know, the way I respond is living my life. You know, because like you gotta think like say somebody like Steph Curry or LeBron James. There's people out there that just bash the shit. You can use KD for example. These motherfuckers just bash the shit out of all these superstars and NBA players, and they can't respond to everybody, right? So she's right. So I ain't responding to the shit no more. You know, let these broke people, these miserable people, enjoy themselves. You know, and they're gonna stop talking about me because the more they talk about me, the more they're gonna see that I'm actually living a good life. You know, so my son's basketball season starting in the end of November. You know, I got more things to worry about, more content I can make about like that. You know, I can show when I'm going to the games. I can make all type of content. I don't have to sit there and argue with these cornballs that really don't make no difference in my life. Argue with no damn avatar. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. So I appreciate that shit, Queenie, because I thought about that shit. When you said that shit, I thought about that shit. And that shit, fuck these people. You know, fuck these people for real. Uncle L in the building. Appreciate you, Uncle L. It say, when the next Bitcoin class? Hey, J Dub, I was talking about that just this morning, probably when I get out of work at home, because I need to show people that what I'm talking. Was you watching Bitcoin yesterday, J Dub? You seen the move it made yesterday? That shit went up like $3,000 in like 3 minutes. I said, holy shit. All you gotta do is scroll out, look at the chart from yesterday. You know, look back at the chart yesterday. And the reason that happened is because some fake news came out. It wasn't fake news, it was like a false news report. Well, I guess you could say fake news, but it was a false news report. They said a Bitcoin ETF had got approved, but that wasn't the case. And the response that that Bitcoin did was crazy, you know. So, and that was just off of one. I told you they got like 7 or 8 of them lined up. So that opened my eyes. Like, man, I need to buy some more of this shit. That's what you know. That's just me though. I'm gonna be looking like a genius in the end because if that shit, man, I think we were gonna get high. If that was true news yesterday, boy, we'd be sitting in the 30s today. Straight up. But he said, yeah, that's why I'm asking. In fact, I'm thinking that when I get home today, I'll probably go live and talk about that because that was important. I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I went to a Wizards party. I was at a party with the Wizards yesterday with the basketball team because you know I got season tickets. So every year that a season ticket holder, they have a party and you get to go meet the players and chill with the players and shit. Because I guess you hold season tickets, so that was pretty cool yesterday. So I was with like Jordan Poole and them niggas yesterday. But the Wizards need some more players, man. They ain't good this year. That's what I was saying. I was asking Kuzma that. I was like, yo, Kuzma, man, y'all gonna do anything this year? He just started laughing. Because the Wizards need some more help on their basketball team. But I was gonna go live yesterday, but I had to go to that. So I did, I went where I went. But today I'll probably go talk about that, and I'll pull it up on my computer and get in more detail on what happened and why it happened and what is the future because of I seen that. I seen that happen, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was my notification. It say, okay, you an A-lister, we get it. No, I ain't no A-lister, man. That's just I got season tickets, and they when you got season tickets, you get perks like that. They be sending me all type of shit. They be sending me sweaters and hats. But see, bro, listen, my name Biz. Remember that. This is not a brag. I got the season tickets, but what I do is I sell them. I sell, like, the first game the Wizards play against the Grizzlies, I already sold that ticket. I buy my tickets, I put them online for sale. Like, every single one of my games is for sale right now. So I'm like making money off of these motherfuckers, right? Because when you buy the whole season, they give you a discount. You get a discounted rate. So say like my tickets cost me $60 a piece. Well, when certain games come, you can charge gate price and make money. So I'll be selling like last year, bro, I sold the Golden State Warriors tickets for like $300 a piece. So I only paying $60 a piece for all of these tickets because, that's my deal. Because I buy the whole season, they give them to me at a discounted rate. So I'll pay $60 a piece because I'm buying every single game, right? But actually the ticket's paying for itself, and I'm literally making money off of their ass. Because I'll resell the tickets. You could do this with damn near any sporting team. This is shit that I be thinking about. And plus, I like the NBA. So I would go to the games, the ones that people don't buy, right? So like the home opener is the Grizzlies. I put all my tickets on for sale right now, right? All my tickets on the app for sale. Somebody already bought the Grizzlies tickets, right? So I can't go to that game because somebody already bought them. Then I got the Hornets. Right, I got the Hornets. The Hornets should be, they got some kind of NBA tournament. I got those listed for sale. Right, if don't nobody buy them, then I'll go. Right, if don't nobody buy the ticket, then I'll go. But if somebody gonna buy them, I'm not. What the fuck? Fuck the Wizards. I don't mean it like that, but you know what I'm saying. They don't pay me, so I use it as like income or like a come up. I'm not an A-lister, like I'm just buying and I'm just going to all these games and spending money like that. No, I'm actually flipping the tickets. And you can do that with any sporting team. Like imagine the Knicks, imagine the Golden State Warriors, right? If you could get season tickets for them and the amount of money you can make reselling those tickets. That's how I'm thinking with it, What's my email? 49er49erbiz@gmail.com. 49er without the S. So you put 49erbiz@gmail.com. Right, J-Dub, it's like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So like when the Bucks just traded for Damian Lillard, right? Guess what? The price of those fucking tickets went up. The price of the tickets for Damian Lillard for the Bucks went up. So I got them for sale. I done seen Damian Lillard play 10, 20 times. So I don't give a fuck, right? I'm using it for money. This is what I'm trying to help people think about. Shit like that. That's shit that we should be thinking about, right? Whatever city you live in, if they got a professional sports team, you could take that idea and use it yourself, right? In baseball, no matter what the team is, buy the tickets, or especially if they're a decent team, right? You buy the tickets and then you post them for resale online, and everything is on the app. So I use Ticketmaster, right on Ticketmaster, and then I just resell the tickets, and whoever buy them, Like, I don't care because it's like I'm selling it on ticket. The Ticketmaster sent me a direct deposit. So like, okay, for these Grizzlies tickets, just think, bro. I'm paying $60 a piece. So what's that to me? That's $120 that I paid for that game, right? Because I pay $60 a piece. Well, when I resold them, they somebody bought them for $110 a piece. So right, if I pay 120 and then I'm receiving 220, I made $100 off that game. I didn't have to drive to the stadium. I didn't have to pay for parking. I didn't have to pay for food. Nothing. I just made $100 out the deal, and now I'm just chilling and wait till the next game. Now, somebody like the Magic or the Pistons, a lot of times people don't buy those games, so I'll be going to a game like that. But what ends up happening is, before you know it, I done went to about 4, 5, 6, or 7 games for free. Now, when I first got the tickets, I was going to every game because I love basketball. Me and my son, I was taking my son to all the games, and then it just got boring. It's not like it's boring. I don't want to say that because I know a lot of people never been to a game, but I've been to so many basketball games that it's just like I don't care. I've seen Steph Curry play so many times, so it's like if somebody want to pay me $350 for this ticket, go ahead. Then you got to think if your team makes the playoffs, you make even more money. If your team in the playoffs, oh my God, the tickets go to $900, $1,000, and you still paying $60 a ticket because you bought the whole season. And that's what I do. That's the way I use that hustle. So maybe that's an idea can help somebody else out, give somebody something to think about. That definitely works. Like baseball, hockey, whatever. You don't even have to like the sport, right? Matter of fact, I think like in Golden State, it's a waiting list to get them damn season tickets. I could just imagine if I had Golden State Warriors season tickets. Jesus Christ, I would not go to none of those games. I'll sell them all. Or the Knicks or the Lakers. People like Boston Celtics. Like that's big money tickets right there. So this is all ideas to make money. Right? This is why Biz is on here. This is not a brag. I'm not an A-lister, but by me having the season tickets, they invite me to a party. It's like a season ticket holder party, and the players be there. Because shit, nigga, we pay their salary. You know what I'm saying? So they be there, and I was chilling with them yesterday. I took pictures and shit like that. I got pictures, but ain't no video. I could probably I'll put some on my community wall. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. That's another idea for somebody. Somebody to think about. Just you can think about that. Whether it be baseball, hockey, whatever sport it is. At least I like the sport a little bit though, because the games you don't sell, those will be the games you go to, right? But all the big games you probably gonna sell. Like what's that kid for the Spurs? His name Victor Wembanyama or whatever his name is. People gonna want to go see him play basketball. And I got his tickets for sale right now. If you want to go, be my guest. How much they charging? $200 a piece. A piece. Remember, I'm paying $60 a piece. So if somebody charging $200 a piece, if that's what they charging gate price, I'm listing my tickets for resale. And I'm gonna get that $200 if somebody buy the ticket. If not, then me and my son will go watch him play. Shit. He said, "These are the Jews I'm thinking." Thanks, bro. It's true, bro. So that's something you could put in your brain right there to think about. And that's for everybody. Male, female, whatever. It's just a way to make money. It's almost like I'm buying seats in the stadium to rent out to people. I was thinking about, like, when I first got the tickets, I wasn't thinking like this. I was just going to every game, and then it was an Asian guy. He was like, "Man, I really want to see Steph Curry, man." He was like, "Man, I'll give you $600 for your tickets." I just looked at him. I was like, "What did he say?" I told my son, I was like, "Hey, buddy, I'm about to give him these tickets for this $600." So I gave him those tickets. He gave me the $600, $300 a piece. I gave him the tickets, and I went and bought different tickets, like higher up in the stadium, and we watched the game for them for free. And the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, "Yo, I think I'm on to something here. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to sell all of these shits because like by the time you go to a game and you buy popcorn and you buy soda and all that, you done spent $100. Just go parking and all that shit. You done spent all that money, but if you just the middleman, basically you just be the middleman, and they make it so easy for you because they got an app, right? You just when I all I do is go on my app and push sell. And then that joint will be like, what price you want to put? I'll look and see how much the ticket's selling for, put the price there, and then that's it. They list it for you on Ticketmaster. And then while it's listed on Ticketmaster, um, when somebody buy it, they just send you a direct deposit to your bank account. And that's it. So that's a good idea for people, man. Especially if you got like a nice sporting team in your area that a lot of people like to go see. That's a great idea. So yeah, Juicy Fruit, that's right. That's why they call me Biz. I told my son, I was like, I don't think we're going to see Steph Curry today, bro. This cat want to say, yo, last year I sold the Lakers tickets for like 700. Like, it was like, well, how much the Lakers, they wanted for the Lakers? Just the Warriors game, me selling the Warriors tickets and the Lakers tickets alone, right, was almost half of my whole season. All right, let me say that again. I sold the Warriors game and the Lakers game, just those two games right there, right? Because of the demand, people want to see LeBron James and shit, right? And that was like half of the total for my whole season tickets, just those two games, right? And then you gotta think about the Phoenix Suns with Kevin Durant, the Celtics, the Knicks. The Knicks always sell because it's teams that people that just go crazy about the New York Knicks. So they always sell, no matter what. The weekday games, like Monday through Friday, it don't sell as much as games on the weekend. The games on the weekend, oh yeah, they reselling. They reselling because people want to go out for the weekend, take their girlfriend or whoever. I don't give a fuck who they take. You know what I'm saying? So that's an idea for people, man. That's something to think about. All right, J Dub, I'll holler at you. But yeah, that that's something that people could think about, and take it for face value, do what you do with it. But yeah, that's why you'll see me in that stadium. Whenever somebody don't buy my tickets, I'll be there. And certain games I automatically go to. Like my son, he likes certain players, so he be like, "Daddy, I want to go see that player." So if he want to go see that, we in there. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I'm trying to get to the bag. I'm not trying to go to every game like some type of like I'm rich or something. No, I use that for a hustle. It's like a hustle. So that's it for today. I just want to let people know that I'm not engaging with the fuck shit. You people don't matter. Um, I appreciate Queenie for the correction, for putting me back in on a mental state because she definitely told me about myself. I appreciate that shit. Um, you people don't matter. Fuck these people that sit on YouTube just arguing and yapping, running a trap all day. They can't do shit to me. No matter what they say, it don't matter. You see how I woke up this morning? I woke up this morning, I'm the one going to work, right? These people can kiss my fucking ass. I'm sitting here arguing with a lady that gets fucking food stamps. Like, I'm not disrespecting people that get food stamps, but she shouldn't even be arguing with me. She's nowhere in my class for me to be arguing with her. That shows I'm coming to her level by doing that, right? I'm stupid to her fucking level. It's not like I'm arguing with people that fucking make a difference in my life. Even then, I shouldn't be arguing with those type of people, right? You shouldn't be fucking wasting your time arguing with nobody, really. But at least if somebody in your life, you could see them. These motherfuckers right here, man, it's a waste of my time. Like when Queen told me that, man, I was like, yo, she fucking right. I'm stupid as hell. Keep fucking arguing with these dumbass people, because no matter what I say, they're gonna say something else. Right? Arguing with a motherfucker standing on the porch of a house that she didn't buy, acting like this is my house. No, the fuck it ain't. Man, you ain't did shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't worth shit. Why am I arguing with you? Like, who the fuck are you? Fuck you. You did this to 2, 3 different people. You really think that shit, nigga, they wouldn't even took me off that shit. So the more you talk, you make no sense. Keep talking, right? It don't make sense. Sid showed a video the other day about somebody trying to get off of there, and they kept talking about his shit, and that nigga, they ain't let him off because he did so much fuck shit. So how the fuck? It got to be something wrong, right? So I'm going to just let him fucking talk and let him be mad. Somebody, they took me off that shit for a reason. And I don't got to keep even bringing that shit up, right? I don't have to argue with these people. And I won't. And I ain't going to say nothing else. When you motherfuckers typing in the chat, I'm going to just put the laughing face because it's a waste of my time. So I appreciate the correction, man. Real talk. All business. Yeah, and then that little skinny motherfucker right there, that shit crazy. You know? So it's like, why keep giving these people my energy? They matter nothing to me. Nothing. I need to do what I wanted to do is help people, right? And they fucking try to help people about the finances and shit. That's what I wanted to do. And I was doing that. And then I fell victim to this arguing back and forth shit because of my stupid ass trying to prove shit to people, right? Trying to prove shit to an avatar. That's my stupidness, right? That's why I'm fucking up at. Because that is not why I came on this app. And the more I engage with that shit, like V-Dub just came in here. What V-Dub said? He said, yo, Biz, when we gonna have another Bitcoin class? But I'm sitting here wasting time talking about these motherfuckers, right? When I wanted to do what I wanted to do is help people, and people that's waiting for me to help them, they listening to me argue with people. It's wasting my time and their time. Cause fuck these niggas, right? And I understand that, you know. So I'm not doing that shit no more. I won't be doing that shit on my channel no more, man. You know, I won't be even doing that shit no more. Period. Because these people worthless. I'm not like somebody that's gonna say I'm not gonna engage with you, and then the next day engage with you. Because when you don't engage with somebody, you get 10 views. When you engaging with people, you get 1,000 views. So you just keep falling to the bullshit. These are the type of people that shows a lot about our people, man. Our community. You know, all we want to see is fuck shit, arguing, fighting. That's all we want to see. You know, so that says a lot. So V-Dub, we will be getting back to the money. You know, I won't be engaging with everybody. You know, I won't be just arguing back and forth with these people. I won't be explaining myself. You know, what's understood don't need to be explained. You know, people gonna feel how they feel. There's nothing I can do to change it. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna kill them by living my best life, and that shit start this morning. So fuck all you motherfuckers that don't like me, and salute to everybody that's cool. I will not be fucking with these people. I will not. You know, so Brian Sterling, salute. Right. I see that, Juicy Fruit. You're right. The Bible says don't argue with fools because it's pointless. Right. What am I gonna gain out of that? But a fucking headache, right? And me wanting to come through the phone and punch their ass in the face, but I can't, right? So what I'm gaining about this shit, man? Fuck these people, man. Like I said, I was at a Wizards party yesterday, chilling with the Wizards and the cheerleaders and all that shit, right? And these people sitting here talking shit at home. You know, they fucking get happy when they go to a restaurant. They won't go live at a restaurant and shit. Like, nigga, fuck you talking about? Why am I entertaining these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. My mission is to help people, right? And I'm gonna stick to that because the more I slip away, like I saw somebody say something, I'm looking at people community wall, it make me want to go live and talk about that. That's a waste of my fucking time. You know, that's a waste of the people's time. Go live talking about somebody fucking community wall. Fuck that dumbass community wall and fuck that person whoever put that on the community wall, cause it don't matter to me. They on EBT, nigga. They fucking welfare recipient. Fuck these niggas. That's talking shit. Not fuck the welfare recipients, cause my mom was one and all that, but she wasn't running around talking shit about people, acting like she's better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? She's humble with her shit. This motherfucker here act like she better than everybody, and she's fucking arguing with me. Fuck out of here. She wish she could do what I do. You know? So That's it, man. I come on here to tell my supporters that and to let everybody know that, even the haters. I won't be engaging with you fuck niggas no more. Cause your niggas don't matter. I ain't on here for no views. So you gonna see a real nigga that disengage. You know, you motherfuckers keep going back and forth with each other because you just looking for views. You just want your views to go up. And that's the truth of the whole matter. Because there's something wrong with our people, man. We only want the fuck shit. And you see that. You see that in your own chat. When you not talking about no fuck shit, you don't get nobody listening to you. Once you start cussing, screaming, and hollering, acting like a jackass, that's when numbers come, and that's why you keep doing it. I don't give a fuck about no numbers. I didn't come on here for numbers, right? So I'm going to stick to my purpose. I came to help people, and fuck y'all niggas. Yep. So I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. I'm out to just go back, enjoy my day, and that's all I really wanted to talk about this morning. And I'm definitely gonna come on probably later and talk about that move with Bitcoin. If you want, why before I talk about it, you could do a little research on your own and see what actually happened. It was a false news report about the Bitcoin ETF happening, and Bitcoin responded in a tremendous way, and that should just give you an idea on what will happen if that was real. If that was a real news report, that'll give you an idea on what will happen. And it, to me, it just made me want to buy a little bit more. Like, damn, I need to get some more of this shit before this shit get announced. Because it's going to happen. That ETF is coming. Trust and believe that shit. So, with that being said, fuck all you motherfuckers that don't like me. Whatever you think, bitch. You don't know what you talking about. It's obvious you don't know what the fuck you talking about because you're saying a bunch of shit that don't make sense, nigga. Just be mad, nigga. And watch me do me. And you're gonna be even madder the more I do me. So, and the more I smile and laugh and I'm not frustrated and arguing with you motherfuckers, that's gonna make you even madder. So, I'll holla at y'all.